Hey. Today we're going to talk about glycemic index, but real quick, I want to remind you that there aren't going to be any, I'll post the recipes that we do in cooking class next Sunday, which is the 16th from 2 to 4. You can come because you're a member of this cooking class, so I'm going to slash it in half because you already pay your $15. You're going to pay me $15 through PayPal, okay? So make sure you get that done if you're coming. I need to know so I have enough food. We cook, we eat, and we talk, okay? So we just talk about health and wellness for 2 hours. It's amazing. So if you've never been to one at my house, it's at my house, in my house, Sunday the 16th from 2 to 4. So we're going to get talking here today. Today we're going to talk about glycemic index, okay? Do you know what glycemic index is? It doesn't have anything to really do with carbs, so it's not carb counting, okay? So don't mix it up with counting carbs. What it does is when you eat a food, let's say you eat watermelon, and we're going to talk about watermelon has 80 glycemic index. So it goes from 1 to 100. So 80 is really high, right? So when you eat watermelon and you think, oh, I can eat watermelon until the cows come home, because that's what I thought, because there's nothing in it. But what happens is the sugar content is so high that it sends your blood sugar through the ceiling, leaving you craving bad things. Okay? So why would we want to know what glycemic index is? Maybe why haven't we heard about it? It's used a lot with diabetics. But again, the program that I promote, if you're not on my nutritional plan, is pretty much a diabetic nutritional plan except the breakfast and the snack, okay? And it flips your world upside down. So if you're not on one, come to cooking class and we can talk about that or reach out to me. So glycemic index. Why would you want to worry about it? Again, for blood sugars, I have a lot of young girls that come to me and say, I'm insulin resistant. No? Back in the day when I was 5 and 6 and 7 years old, you were either diabetic or you weren't. You were type 1, type 2. There wasn't any of this insulin resistance. Pretty much what that means in a nutshell is they're nicely telling you you're overweight and you're not eating right. But the problem is they can't tell you how to eat right to get your blood sugars to come down to keep you off of medicine. So then we send you metformin, which is a very dangerous drug, and you're 30 years old and it destroys you. And it leaves you to depression medicine. So we're not on that today, but I can get on a kick on that. So glycemic index, 1 to 100, watermelon is 80. Something else I want to talk to you about. Let's go into this, why we would do it first. Sorry, I get off track. So you may want to do it because you want to trim down, or you may want to maintain. I want to maintain. So I want to know over 50 what is causing my body to do crazy things. And our hormones get off balance too. Okay? There's a lot of ladies in this group. So again, we go through menopause, we wonder why things get crazy, and a lot of it is, well, 99.99999 is what we're drinking, and what we're eating, okay? It can cause those hormones to go crazy, the sugar levels to go crazy, and then we go crazy, okay? So to maintain or to lose weight, to help plan, what do I do for me, okay? And healthier eating. The last one, again, I just talked about is blood sugars, okay? It's very important that you take care of yourself. My dad's side, everybody's a diabetic. And you know what they told me? You will be eventually. I'm 52 and I am not. I'm not even close, okay? And again, I fight for that every day, and that is a reason why, heart issues and all of that. I just got cleared 2 years ago that unless I get hit by a speeding red truck, I'm going to live forever. Told you, 102. All right, so let's get into this. And you're like, well, Joan, how do I know what my glycemic index should be? Well, I never knew that either. So let's get into how I found out. I found out through this health and wellness DNA kit that I found a year and a half ago. Not quite a year and a half, about a year and 4 months, okay? And at first I wasn't for sure about it, but let me tell you something. It is worth every penny that you spend, okay? Because it's the roadmap to your health and wellness. So what this does is this is a book that's 46 pages long, and it tells you what your glycemic index should be. So if you look at this in there, it talks about glycemic index and what yours should be. So I'm going to tell you what mine should be. Mine is supposed to be 55 or lower because if you look at this chart, I am highly sensitive to carbs, okay? So that means that I need to stay at 55 or lower. That is not carbs. I had one person say to me, oh my goodness, does that mean I can only eat 55 carbs a day? No. We are still on the same meal plan with the same protein and carbs that I designed for you, and if you don't have one, you can get one with a purchase of a DNA kit or $150 of product, or you can just pay me $150, you can get a meal plan, okay? So you either pay me $150 for the meal plan, or you buy the kit, and then I say, hey, let's go over this as your trainer or your coach, and let's get you the results you want, and I'll do the nutrition for free. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing. So again, when you support what I believe in, you get lots of free stuff, okay? So the nutrition is a gift to you because it works. If you work, it works, and I've got millions doing it, okay? So my glycemic index for Joan needs to be 55 or lower foods. So the FDA or the government, whatever it is, science, they have this figuration of glycemic index. Some foods have a label with already low, I never knew this till the other day. So this little label here will tell you that it's low glycemic index, which means it's 55 or lower. I also found on my phone an app you can download that's called My G, capital G-I. It's free, download it. It'll tell you exactly what your foods have in it. It's amazing. So when I found out that popcorn, because if you know me, I used to sit and eat popcorn. I'd eat a whole bag of it, a half a bag. It's just, I was like, there's nothing in this. But when I did my DNA and found out I was supposed to be 55 or lower, let me get my glasses on, and popcorn, I'll just tell you, because in the back of here it tells you a bunch of the foods, okay? So pretty much what we're eating is in the back of this book, which is amazing also, okay? So popcorn was 72 glycemic index. Yep, 72. So what did I say I needed to be at to not raise my blood sugars? 55 or lower. So the better I do in the foods that I choose, keep me lean, keep me healthy, keep my blood sugars low, just make me run better as a person. So glycemic index, it's huge, folks, it's huge. I never understood it until I got this. So even as a coach, and I've lost 45 pounds, you know, with my nutritional plan, now I can tweak it even more with the knowledge that I shouldn't eat watermelon and I shouldn't eat popcorn. And again, not saying you can't, I never tell you you can't. I say, what are your goals? How bad do you want it? What are we working for? What are you working for? What are we working together for? So it's huge, huge. So if you are medium sensitive to carbs, you would be 55 to 69. If you're not sensitive to carbs, then you could eat 70 or higher because you don't have that issue, okay? So you can find out and you can find out about your vitamins. So There's an issue with people just taking vitamins. Go on the shelf, I think I need B, my doctor said E, I'm gonna take D, and you have no idea what you need. We also do customized, personalized vitamins. So in here, it tells me if my B6, B12, my folate levels, my A, my E, my D, all of that, does my body accept that? Does it absorb it? Does it absorb the vitamins from my food? If it says no, or slightly increased, or tells you that, then you know that you need that vitamin. And this company will design your vitamins for you. Now, if you go on and do an assessment on fitforlifefitnesscenter.com, under supplements, it's free, and you're like, holy crap, $100. Don't freak out, because there's a little plus sign up at each vitamin why you would be taking that, and that's based on the information you put in. Okay, and I can help you with that. And I've taken people from $130 a month down to $30 a month, getting just the basics, but you're getting holistic vitamins that actually work. And I'm telling you, they work. Okay, so you pay for what you get. Okay, you get what you pay for. There you go. Sorry. So again, glycemic index, it's huge. So I wanted to bring this to you today and say, if you want more, I'm available than just cooking classes. I do online training for $20 a month. I coach people individually. You don't have to come to the gym to do it. It can be done all over the computer and a phone. So it's very, very easy, okay? So glycemic index, I'm going to post some charts. And if you have any questions, you need to get with me and say, hey, I'd like to know a little bit more about this, because I'd like to be healthier. I'd like to be able to control my weight instead of taking a pill to try to control my weight, because it doesn't work. Okay? You guys have a great day, and thanks for listening. And I'm always here with open arms to help you get